welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. Today I'm going to share with you guys my 2023 Project Life album. So I'll just do a flip through and kind of talk as I go. I'll try not to make it too in depth, but I did want to start by saying that 2023 was a weird year for me as far as consistency on projects. I just kept changing my mind and changing format and all kinds of things. So I started with a 6x12 Project Life, which you see here, and halfway through the year I switched for a couple months back to my 9x12 and then decided I didn't like it and went back to my 6x12. So there is a gap in this album because originally I had all this in a 9x12 album because I was going to use this album this year, but at the last minute again I decided that I wanted to go for a 9x12 in 2024 and also just kind of change up how I was doing some of the projects. So yeah, so I went and put all the 6x12 in this because it pretty much does fill the album. It's pretty full. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna flip through this album. There is, like I said, probably 2.5 months missing because they're in another album that I just tucked in some because they were a bigger size, so I just tucked them in another 9x12 album, I think at the end of a 2022 album. So here was my intro page. Actually, now that I think about this, I actually started the year in a 9x12 and tore it apart and reworked it into this size. I was really all over the place this year. But yeah, so there was my title page. And I'm not going to go through and tell you what happened on every single page. I'll just kind of do a brief overview. But basically, I used a lot of Cocoa Daisy products and Ali Edward products and Elle Studio, I believe. I believe they're the three big collections that I used to do these pages. In the beginning, I did a lot more embellishment, I think. Well, I didn't really do that much. I have some. I kind of went through phases of embellishing, and then some weeks I just barely did any, and I stuck to just stories and cards. I think in the beginning I did a lot of labels like this, where I added some words on the labels. Here was a winter snowstorm we had. We have not really had any snow yet this year, layable snow. We had a little coating New Year's Day, and that's been it. So we're supposed to get snow this weekend, and I'm hoping we get something, because, yeah, we bought my son a sled for Christmas, a new one. It's a inner tube type, and we've had no snow. Here was February. I think the next week's Valentine's week. Yeah, this was Valentine's Day. We had some nice day there. It was almost felt like fall. It was warm out. There was leaves on the ground. It was really strange. Ice cream with little guy. There he was out playing in the rocks. Like I said, we had some really warm, nice days there. Then we go into March. That was a 4-wheeler ride. I think it was starting to get a little cooler. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Hopefully I'm in center here for you guys. I was kind of messing with that camera a little bit. Started filming on my phone this year and I'm not quite used to it yet. Let's see what's going on. Looks like I was making some dinner. Oh, we had a leak in our well or whatever inside, and they had to dig a big hole. My son jumped down in the hole, and it was pretty much bigger than him, or deeper than him. Here we had kindergarten registration. There was a birthday party for one of his friends. We had a work event my husband had. And then we go into April. Looks like I had a haircut. We had a fishing day. That was probably the first day of fishing season. Easter, painting eggs. They keep getting caught on that top thing. I don't know why there. There's a little turtle my son found. We were out fishing. Here was our Supercross trip. We try to go every couple years. My friend's baby turned a year old, so we had her birthday party. More fishing. We did a lot of fishing this year. There was getting our flowers for the flower bed. Went to the races. Bubbles, because my son still loves bubbles. Mother's Day. A lot of random photos here. Another Rita's. We did our horseshoe pits. We were working on fixing those up. So here was my gap, I think, where I had switched sizes. And now we're in September. September was kind of hard, and October was extremely hard. We moved my grandmother in with us in September. We found out she had stage 4 cancer, and yeah, things just went downhill really fast. Little guy had school and soccer. We made some cupcakes. And there's October. We went to Butcher's, the pumpkin patch stuff. Here was a week of, he wanted leaves, so we tried to make a leaf pile. There wasn't a whole lot that fell yet that early. We went to a monster truck show. Let's see. Here was the week we were carving pumpkins and kind of trying to get some fresh air, because this was like right after we lost my gram. Halloween, trick-or-treat, a soccer party, another really warm day. We had like the warmest trick-or-treat this year, like ever. Let's see, this was November. November finally slowed down. We had some sick days, but finally slowed down and we weren't as busy, which is nice because it seems like the end of summer and beginning of fall is extremely busy, and then December gets really busy with all the Christmas things, so it's nice to have a little break in there. Made some French toast. Little guy there with bubbles on his head. This was the week of Thanksgiving, so these were Thanksgiving, and there you come home with that little turkey thing from school. We put up our tree, started the advent calendar, so we're starting into December here. Christmas photos and visiting Santa, and we did a light walk. My son had a gingerbread house night at school. Here was the week I was wrapping presents, and we made cookies and had a tree lighting, which was our first one. Like, our town had their first ever tree lighting, so we went to see that. Here we made with Martin a gingerbread train instead of a house, because he loves trains. Hence the train tracks that he got more for Christmas, and I think we have enough train tracks to go through our entire house at this point. And Christmas Eve we laid out cookies, and then Christmas Day, that was a photo of him with his favorite gift. Christmas over at his my husband's mom and dad's, so my son's grandparents. This random rainbow that we seen, and it wasn't even raining, that was really cool. Christmas at our house with my mom's side, and then our New Year's Eve party. So that was a super busy week, and again, that's kind of why I'm leaning towards going back to the 9x12. So the busy weeks I do have a little more, I can put a little more photos, because these really do limit you. So yeah, but it worked for this year in a way. It was a nice change, I think, but going back to a 9x12. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully I gave you some ideas, and I will see you all next time. Bye.